published, 10:35 EDT, the 2nd of May 2018, updated, 13:40 EDT, the 2nd of May 2018. A couple accused of murdering their French nanny had sex as she lays dead in bed after they tortured her and drowned her in a bath, a court has heard. Sabrina Couder, 35, told an Old Bailey jury that she cried when her partner, Wissam Madawi, satisfied himself with her shortly after killing Sophie Lyonet at their flat in southwest London. She also blamed the financial analyst for waterboarding the 21-year-old au pair in the bathroom in September last year. After the body was found on a bonfire in their garden, Couder said she lied to police on Madawi's instructions. Sabrina Couder, right, 35, claims partner Wissam Madawi made her have sex with him while the body of French au pair Sophie Lyonet lay dead in their garden. Under cross-examination, Couder said, "Their first day Sophie died. He came and still wanted to have sex with me, and he sees me. I am even shy to talk about it, it's just embarrassing." Orlando Pownell QC, for Madawi, said, "It is embarrassing, I suggest, because it's a complete lie. Are you suggesting Mr. Madawi was insistent on having sex with you when Ms. Lyonet was lying dead in bed? It's complete nonsense." Couder said, "He came just like this, and I was like, what are you doing?" When he finished he said he was so stressed. "So he raped you, did he?" asked Mr. Pownell. Couder said, "I was shocked, I was not myself." "Did you say don't do that?" asked Mr. Pownell. Couder said, "I didn't tell him don't do that, but I was crying when he was doing that." "I suggest that is a figment of your imagination," said Mr. Pownell. Couder replied, "It's not my imagination, it's the truth." The lawyer suggested the defendants' cases were mirror images of each other. He said, "You say Mr. Madawi had never shown any violence towards her, Miss Lyonet, prior to September 18, and on that evening he was violent. His defense is almost the mirror image of yours. He says you were the one that had been violent and were violent in the early hours of the 19th. Couder said, "I reject that. I was not violent." Mr. Pownell went on, "If one was looking at the two mirror images, would you agree there is an important difference between you and him? First, over many years you have made false accusations against a number of people." Couder, 35, and Madawi, 40, are accused of torturing nanny Sophie Lyonet, pictured, 21, over false claims she was in league with LA-based Mr. Walton. Couder said, "I never made a false accusation against anybody." The lawyer said, "Secondly, over a number of years you have shown bad temper and violence towards a number of people." The further difference: you always blame somebody else for your problems. Couder denied it. Mr. Pownell referred to a diagnosis in May 2017 of depression and borderline personality disorder. Couder admitted she had not been well but added, "I don't know where you are getting this information." Couder admitted to lying to police in her interview on the 22nd of September, but she told the court Madawi made her lie. Ika Peart QC, defending, said, "You were interviewed on 3 occasions over the next couple of days. Did you lie in those interviews?" "Yes, I did," said Couder. She admitted lying about the last time she saw Ms. Lyonet, and claimed to have no knowledge that her body was being burned in her back garden. "Why did you tell those lies?" asked Mr. Peart. Madawi, said first, "Like we said last time, we would send a text for her mother, and if police ask, we say she left for them with Mark Walton and his friends." "Why would you agree to tell those lies?" asked Mr. Peart. Couder said, "I was not myself, I had never been in this situation, and you saw me, the way I was scared and everything." He even asked me to try to look good and everything. "You have to be strong," he told me, "but you could see me, I'm shaking," and he was just normal. Wissam Madawi, L, and Sabrina Couder, R, at Old Bailey 19th March, accused of the murder of a French nanny who was scared for what's happening, scared for him to go to prison. "I don't know. It was really scary to see a dead body, especially Sophie, someone I know, in my house. It's just not normal situation. I am not a murderer, and I didn't murder anyone." Couder admitted physically abusing Ms. Lyonet, whipping her repeatedly with electrical flex shortly before the murder. She and Madowney interrogated Ms. Lionett throughout September last year, making her live and sleep at a desk in their southwest London home until she confessed to false allegations that she conspired with Mark Walton, the jury were told. Both Coudre and Madowney claim to have been asleep when the other one killed the nanny in the bathroom. Each of them also say they wanted to call the emergency services after the nanny's death but was convinced not to by their partner. Ms. Lionett suffered fractures to her sternum, 4 ribs and her jawbone. Her charred body was discovered at the Wimbledon Park Road address after a neighbour became concerned about the fire and called 999. Coudre and Madowney, 40, have admitted perverting the course of justice but deny murder. Sorry, we are not currently accepting comments on this article.